by the guy across me rather than destroy the guy across from me.
Okay.
So it's so easy to get into that mindset, and it's really hard to get back into it once you make even just one little mistake. And so for us, we got to get back to having fun with it and just playing ball again, and that's what we've really been stressing.
How do you do it? I mean, I know if there was a simple fix, everybody would do it, but how do you kind of get out of your own head and get out of your own way?
It's not easy. Like, for me, I feel like my job as a leader on this team is to kind of help us to relax, and that's something that is fun for me, because I just say ridiculous things just to make the guys laugh, and it's fun, and I feel like it helps us out, and I'm going to do whatever I can to help us.
Does it help to hear the coaches say it, to have them say, like, look, don't worry about it, don't stress, just go out and play?
Yeah, but it's hard to trust that, too, because, I mean, we don't pass, we're like, oh, he sucks, and stuff like that. It's hard not to think every now and then, like, he's just saying that, but it's something as a team we've got to work on, and I feel like we are, and we're practicing now. We're just getting back to basics and working everything out.
Thanks.
Holgerston said you guys are playing a little bit too uptight. Some of the younger guys are a little bit afraid to make a mistake. Do you think you guys could, loosen up a little bit on the field and maybe playing the game for fun would actually help?
It's so easy to forget why we play the game and the fact that it is a game in itself. And that's something we got to get back to, definitely, is just having fun with it again. And again, that's something I'm trying to implement on the team, is to remind the guys that's what we're playing the game for, is to have fun with it and why we're here. And so that's what I've been trying.
Cody, whenever you returned to Morgantown, came into Huskar Center, what was the first meeting with the coaches like, and what were the things that they were telling you after that game?
It was interesting. It wasn't fun by any means. They brought us all in. Normally we split up into position meetings and watch the game, but they had us all in as an offense together, because it was important for us to realize as a team what we were doing to each other, and it hurts more if you see you hurting your own brother out there, or like say you're attacked when you miss a block, you're working with a guard and you can't help him. It hurts you knowing that you hurt your guard and you hurt the team, and seeing all the guys in the room respond to that, and it affects us a lot.
I feel like being in that environment maybe help some of the guys going into practice this week get a little bit extra motivation.
Yeah, definitely. It's us trying to get back to the basics of it and just playing the game and not worrying about making a mistake and just having fun with it again.
Now, putting Maryland in the rearview mirror, Oklahoma State, what do you think from their defense? Obviously up-tempo, a lot like you'll see throughout the rest of the Big 12.
I'd say they probably do a little less than Maryland does in terms of blitzing and stuff. They're pretty basic defense. They don't blitz too much. They just do it in order to switch things up a little bit. And so for us, we have a relatively simple game plan. I feel like we're just going to go out there and play the game like we know we can. So,
thanks, Cody.
Some of the youth on the offensive line, I mean, just kind of talk about that and, help keep those guys from getting demoralized and bouncing back. Can you kind of talk about that aspect of it?
It's difficult to keep guys when they just messed up, keep them in high spirits, and that's something that we've all got to work on as a team, just keeping in high spirits and remembering while we're playing the game that it's fun in the end. And one day we're going to miss playing, and that why stress out about it now, and 20 years from now we won't remember that we missed one block in the game. It's just going back and having fun. That's really what we're trying to do right now.
It seems like you talk about a systematic breakdown and everything going wrong. It seems like you guys have unified. Obviously there's no finger pointing. It seems like you've come together and kind of unified to correct it collectively.
Because there's nothing going to benefit from us yelling at each other and screaming at each other and telling us that we suck. Nothing's going to get better by doing that. And so for us right now, we're really trying to just be confident and be just this word has escaped me. Optimistic. That was weird. And just going back to that and just having fun with it again.
What do you see as the biggest problem with the offense so far?
We're just uptight right now, and we're too worried about making mistakes, and we aren't trying to just destroy the person in front of us. We're just out there just trying not to get beat, and so that's something that we've got to work on, and it all comes with confidence and experience, and we got a lot of young guys, and it'll come.
What about the offense understanding assignments?
I feel like it's not so much a not understanding what we're supposed to be doing thing. We practice enough to know what we're doing. We know what we're supposed to be doing, and it's just us not getting the job done, really. And that's something we're working on. We're just playing as hard as we can and just having fun again.
Reactive instead of being proactive.
Exactly.
And aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Just going out there and being aggressive, right, and rather than passive. So.
Is there any changes from last year's system that's causing confusion in the offense this year?
It's the same plays, really, just different formations of it. So it's really not much of a scheme difference. It's just having different personnel in there to just speed up the tempo of the game, maybe, or just different things like that.
What do you guys have to do to change up to get the running game going?
We just got to move the ball, and again, we're just start playing again because it's fun and not worrying about making mistakes and just going out there and destroying the guy across from us. That's what we got to focus on. That's what I feel like we're going to do.